Hello, welcome to Anita the Pedagogue channel. Today we continue with our literature lessons. We are going to discuss a plot summary of Purple Hibiscus by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. This is a brief summary so that if you don't know the story, this will let you have everything that you need to know to get started. The exposition and rising action. Kambili serves as the narrator and right from the start brings forth the relevance of religion in the novel. The novel is set in Enugu, Nigeria, where the Adichie family lives a life of apparent luxury. Papa Eugene, a wealthy newspaper owner and a zealous Catholic, exerts control over his family through strict religious practices and severe punishments. The tension within the family is palpable, especially on Palm Sunday when Papa violently punishes Jaja for missing communion, demonstrating the toxic environment Kambili and Jaja are subjected to. Kambili's reflection of Auntie Ifoma's purple hibiscus represents freedom, and so Jaja's defiance is compared to them as well. This initial conflict sets the stage for the exploration of themes such as fear, control, and the consequences of authoritarianism. The rising action, which is set during Christmas at Abba. The narrative transitions to the family's traditional home in Abba during Christmas, highlighting Papa's generosity and stifling the blunt contrast between the oppressive atmosphere in Enugu and the warmth of family connections. Here, Kambili and Jaja meet their auntie Ifoma and her children, who represent a different, more liberated way of life. Ifoma's home, though modest, is filled with laughter and open communication, contrasting sharply with Papa's household. This experience marks a pivotal moment for Kambili as she begins to question the constraints imposed by her father. During their stay, the children attend the Muo festival, which serves as a cultural awakening for Kambili and Jaja. They experience a sense of freedom and joy that is absent in their own home. However, this newfound happiness is short-lived as Papa's controlling nature resurfaces when he lashes out at Kambili for eating breakfast before Mass, reinforcing the theme of fear that permeates their lives. Life in Nsukka. The story takes a significant turn when Kambili and Jaja are allowed to stay with Auntie Ifoma and Amaka and Obiora and Chima in Nsukka. This period becomes transformative for Kambili, who begins to discover her own identity away from Papa's oppressive grasp. The contrast between her life in Nsukka and Enugu is evident. Kambili learns to express herself and develops relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Father Amadi, a local priest, becomes a figure of support and admiration for Kambili, furthering her emotional growth. However, the underlying tension escalates when Papa discovers that Kambili and Jaja have been living with their heathen grandfather, Papa Nugu. His rage culminates in violence, leading to the tragic death of Papa Nugu and further illustrating the destructive nature of Papa's tyranny. Upon returning to Enugu, the family is met with the harsh reality of Papa's increasing instability and violence. The political situation in Nigeria worsens, paralleling the family's turmoil. Papa's refusal to compromise leads to a tragic climax when Kambili is severely beaten, resulting in hospitalization. This moment serves as a catalyst for Kambili's awakening as she begins to understand the depths of her father's cruelty. In a shocking twist, Mama reveals that she has poisoned Papa, leading to his death. The act of desperation underscores the severe impact of Papa's abuse on the family. Jaja, in a selfless act of love for his mother, confesses to the crime, showcasing the complex dynamics of sacrifice and guilt within the family. The final sections of the novel depict the aftermath of Papa's death and Jaja's imprisonment. Kambili, now more assertive and independent, emerges as the new matriarch of the family, taking charge of their future. The recurring motif of the purple hibiscus flower symbolizes growth and desire for freedom, contrasting with the oppressive environment of their childhood. The narrative concludes with Kambili and Mama planning to immigrate to America, signifying a hopeful new beginning. The themes of resilience, the quest for identity, and the struggle for freedom resonate throughout the novel, leaving readers with a profound understanding of the complexities of family ties and the enduring spirit of love. Now this brings us to the end of our plot analysis of Purple Hibiscus. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Until I come your way again, keep learning and be the best version of yourself.